Well, hello everybody and welcome to something very, very exciting here at Kabana. This is our Cleaning Out the Vault special. So, if I haven't met you before, my name is Adam. I'm going to be going through some incredible pieces. Now, we do have a really broad variety. We have a lot of different styles, pieces, gemstones. Like, we have a little bit of everything and something for everybody. And I know a lot of people have been waiting and excited about these pieces that are being retired, because that means, well, it's a little bit more exclusive when you get one. You know, other people aren't going to have something that's been retired as far as the design goes. And on top of that, extra savings. So we've got some incredible deals that are going to be coming up. Just a refresher for anybody that I haven't met before, my name is Adam. I've been very fortunate in being, close with Kabana for many, many years, dating all the way back to when I started working on cruise ships as a shopping guide or jewelry expert, up until now when I was graciously invited to be a part of this exciting new way of getting Kabana to you. So there's no question about it. One of my favorite brands of all time, and largely because of the quality of the product first and foremost. When we're talking about Kabana and the inlay, it's the best of the best. It is what it is. Kabana make incredible jewelry, and they're very, very skilled in the way they do everything. But on top of that is, that the story behind it, the story and the family behind it, from Stavros to Nick and his whole family, the way they get involved and how much they really are focused on that one core principle that he started his company with, and he continues to this day, which is everything being made 100% in the USA. And it's something we always like to know about, we like to support, but Kabana really does it, and they deliver on a different level. So I'm very, very excited about all the pieces we have. So I just want to give you a tease of a few of them coming up. One that actually I just learned something new today as I was getting ready for this show, and I'll go show you that one first. Let's start with that one, which is... So the Riviera collection, or the Spiny Oyster collections, always draw a lot of fans because of those bright, vibrant, contrasting colors, and the way the colors just kind of work off of each other right there side by side. So this is a pendant that we're going to be bringing up, but it's something that's a little bit different too. Now, I want you to pay attention on this one here. As you're looking at this, one thing that I didn't catch it right away. And then I learned how much more difficult this actually is. This is what's called corn inlay. Now what that means is that there are no gold channels between these pieces. Those pieces of the Spiny Oyster, are actually crafted and set to fit against each other, to fit together. I mean, like a very, very, really difficult puzzle, we can put it. And that actually is a much, much more difficult thing to do than a traditional inlay, where they would have gold channels running throughout each one to hold each piece individually. So you kind of think of it as like a really, really difficult puzzle, except that, then you have to factor in the idea that it has to be crafted perfectly. It still has to fit seamlessly. All those different standards that apply in every Kabana piece. And then, of course, you still have the pillow effect that you're going to get because you're using those beautiful solid stones. So this is a very, very unique style in the way it's actually inlaid. And this is going to be one of our retired pieces. So the price point is really incredible for what you're getting. And then on top of that, you have the diamonds on the bail and everything else that comes along with it. But we'll show you this one a little bit closer once we get down to that particular piece. And then we have one I showed yesterday in our little teaser, but this is from another collection. Now here you have multiple different stones. You have those purple Spiny Oysters, but then you have white mother of pearl and black mother of pearl, all set into rose gold. And this is one of my favorites as far as, it is the traditional heart shape that Kabana is known for. And it's also something that's very striking and different just because of those colors and the way they pop off. It's got almost a little bit of a modern flair to it. And I think that comes through even on the bail. You notice that little detail on the bail? See if I can get a little closer for you. But that's not just, your ordinary run-of-the-mill bail. That's something that's got a little bit of an extra flair to it. And it's got an extra nice size to it. So, now, this is actually a good example for me to point out. I just want to be sure that we're clear. I want everyone to, don't want to be any misunderstandings. There are some of the pieces that will have a chain that comes with them, but some of the retired pieces, some of the pieces that we've got on clearance today, do not come with their own chain. We do have chains for you at also an unreal price, and I'll cover the chains for you too. But just so everyone knows, like this one here is retired. That's why the price point's kind of shocking when we get to it, but it doesn't come with the chain on this one. But we'll cover all that for you too. Just want to make sure everyone's aware. And then one other piece I wanted to highlight for you, which is also something very, very different. And we'll talk about the whole story of this too. It's a different stone, and it is one that really kind of put Kabana on the map in their early days, in their infancy stage, and that is the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So you have got an amazing collection of this really, really rare stone to find, because the fact of the matter is, you know, there's tons of rare stones out there, and there's tons of them that I would say was a great buy and you should do it now. But there's not that many that are rare and are no longer being mined. And the Sleeping Beauty turquoise has not been mined since it closed down in 2012. It does look like candy. It's just, the color's amazing. But on top of that, what I think makes it even more special is that it's a stone that is rare, no longer mined, unbelievable color, and it comes from the USA. So that mine, we'll talk more later about it, but that mine's down near Arizona, and we'll actually be talking about it later, but it is something where you can actually take home, share, pass on something that really is 100% made in the USA, and the gemstone even comes from an exclusive mine that no longer operates in the USA. It's great opportunities. All right, so that's actually in it was Globe, Arizona, but we'll cover more about that when we get into turquoise. And we have a number of pieces here too. Really, really exciting. And before we dive into all that, though, I just want to remind everybody, in case there's anybody new here, thanks for joining us, first of all. Happy to have you here. Any questions you have, we've got our producer, JP. We've got some great support here in the comments, so feel free to get involved and participate a little bit. And if you want to know how to shop, you see the piece that you know you need to have that one, 2 easy ways to do it. You either call a phone number, which is 1-844-LV-2-SHOP, or lovetoshoplive.com, www.lovetoshoplive.com, and you'll see all the pieces that we're going to be covering today. So you can almost, if you want to hop over there now, do a little pre-shopping, that's always an option, but those will also be there for the end of the day. So we are going to go through some amazing stuff. And I actually, just due to a lot of things that people are asking about, we're going to be starting with the first of our retired collections. Now, this whole collection is retired. So a lot of you already know what that means. So, for those of you that already know, I'm not trying to repeat it, but there's a lot of people that don't know what that actually means. And that means that Kabana has produced these pieces, and they've decided that for, one reason or another, that it's not going to be an active production anymore. It's going to be retired, as the name kind of implies. So you have to realize it's not that they're not the favorite styles. It's not they're not popular styles. Some of them are. It's just that Kabana in general, I mean, you notice that, it's not just me doing shows here. We've got Cherie, and we've also got Rocky that do shows, and there's tons of different styles. Kabana actually make thousands of different styles and designs. So they have to just make sure that they keep it on a rotation, and they change them out, and that's just a natural process, and then some things get retired. Now, when they do get retired, sometimes we get fortunate enough to catch that opportunity like today, and those pieces are going to be available at really reduced prices, basically clearance prices. So you're going to see as we go through. Now, we're going to start with, as I was saying, one of everybody's favorites. It's the pink mother of pearl. And this is the one that comes from the actual shell where pearls are formed inside. Stavros, owner of Kabana, creator of Kabana, is very specific about his stones and his sourcing. And the pink mother of pearl is actually a really good example. I was actually on the phone with him the other day, and we were talking about who he buys his mother of pearl from. Now, he's a very, I don't know if you won't get upset if I say it. It's unbelievable. He's probably the most loyal person that I've ever met in basically every way. He's an incredible man. In so many ways. And the perfect example of this, and I thought it was an amazing, I don't want to call it a deed, but it was just it was an amazing thing to do at this kind of a time of business and life. But him didn't even seem to register that he was doing something so noble. But we were talking about the mother of pearl, and I think it's mostly it's all coming out of the USA, mostly in the Mississippi River, I believe. But he was telling me how his source that he buys his mother of pearl from this year only had 600 pounds. Well, he normally I think buys around 2,000 pounds or something. 2,200 I think is the exact number, but it's a little over 2,000. And he was telling me how this year, his farmer only had 600 pounds, And this miner, if you want to call him that he was buying it from, was actually was very not nervous, but he was uneasy because of obviously COVID and the change, and the whole jewelry industry has been just completely flipped around. That's why he didn't used to have shows like this. But the miner actually was worried that he was going to not be able to move those 600 pounds because the jewelry industry slowed down. The Caribbean, where Stavros was one of the biggest names that everybody was shopping for, was no longer operating at its normal capacity. So he didn't need to produce on the same level that he did before. But Stavros said, no, well, he bought all 600 pounds, still bought, even though, production had slowed down and things were changing, still bought it all because he's had this relationship with this one miner for this one stone out of all the stones he works with. And so he still purchased everything he had at the normal rate. I mean, he really is all about that family atmosphere and that support, and he just doesn't want to let his people down. And, we talked about that with the black coral and the guy he got it from. He talked, same thing with the pink mother of pearl, and it's just amazing the lengths that he's willing to go to. And these inlay artists, the artists that work on this jewelry, and that's jumping back real fast, just a little sidetrack. When we were talking about, and I was talking about this corn inlay, this is a perfect example of something that can really only be done by one of his inlay artists that's been with him for 20 or 30 years. This isn't something that you can do inlay for a couple of years and start making corn inlay. You see it. Any of you that have seen or touched or own a piece of Kabana, what you're holding is something that's done by an artisan that has dedicated basically their life to that craft. And it's just perfect examples of all that. You feel the difference every time when it comes to Kabana. So moving back over to our pink mother of pearl, the amazing stone that we have coming right out of here in the USA. I want to start with this ring here. And the reason I want to start with this ring is because it's one of the favorite designs and one of the favorite stones. I mean, pink mother of pearl, people have been calling all week long, asking about which pieces of pink mother of pearl are going to be retired and on the discontinued or clearance show. So we'll start with that. Now, this one is the signature design. You know what it is. It's the pink mother of pearl. It's in a heart, but it's a ring, and it's a really beautiful and delicate yet substantial, really, really nice pink mother of pearl and heart ring. So it's actually got 4 hearts all coming together. And you notice how each one has that amazing sheen and luster to it. This is just, again, it all comes back to the fact that Kabana only use single solid pieces. They only use the best quality, and they really know how to work with it better than anyone else out there. And this is another one where you can see that beautiful pillow effect. Now, keep in mind, a heart shape, and this is not just applied to inlay, we can talk about other stones too, but a heart shape is one of the most difficult shapes to cut. Now, to cut it 4 times, seamlessly fit into each of those channels, and then polish it so that it is completely, that you can't feel those seams, even more difficult. It's something extraordinary. And this ring right here, the price point's fantastic. That's why I wanted to bring this one up first, because it's a perfect example of what a clearance show or cleaning out the vault is all about. This ring here, and this is set in 14 karat rose gold, featuring that pink mother of pearl, and all that work that goes into it, This ring is normally $1,270 every day and sells easily. $1,270 for solid 14 karat gold, that pink mother of pearl, that kind of craftsmanship all day long. Now, this ring, size, just so you know, is a size 8. And this ring today, clearance price, $635. $635 for this kind of style, this kind of piece, all that work in 14 karat gold. Now, just a reminder, it is a size 8. Now, when it comes to retired styles and clearance, you can tell by this price, it's stunning, absolutely. So the sizing is as is. If you want to look at options, you can call in, but this one is sold at this size. What that means is, find a finger to put it on. And I want to show you, because it really does lay and it's so comfortable and it lays so flat that it works on any finger. It's really flattering to any size. Whether it's the index finger, pinky ring, whatever you want to put it on, ring finger, wherever a size 8 fits, that's where this ring goes. And it's going to work and it's going to be comfortable and you're going to love it. No question about it. Now, the other thing I do want to mention is that on our retired styles like this, we do not have more. So we have a size 8 right now. We don't know if there's anything else available out there. That's why I say find a finger to put it on, because think about it again. This size of a ring, that kind of work, those designs, those hearts, all set in solid 14 karat yellow gold. Just like, you know, every piece of Kabana is solid through and through in every different way. For $635 is a steal. For a piece of Kabana in general, in gold, solid, $635 is a steal, regardless of what it is. But for something like this, even better. I mean, it really is something different, something special. Absolutely love this. Now, we're going to show you a couple other things, many other things actually. All within, we're going to keep going with the Pink Mother of Pearl collection. And next up, I want to show you, and I actually learned some more things when I was getting ready for the show earlier. But these earrings that I want to show you are, I love them. They're amazing. They're sassy is a good word for them. I mean, there's something, they're just different. And it's the Alhambra style, which is so beautiful. If I can get them to slow down. Imagine I can trying as hard as I can, resting on the table, and I can barely get them to stop moving. When you wear them, you're gonna get so much movement and energy out of them. I mean, you giggle, and you're gonna get these earrings just dancing all over. I think we call that the giggle factor. And these right here are lovely. Now, Pink Mother of Pearl, as you can see up here on the post, you've got Pink Mother of Pearl inlaid there, and then moving down towards the bottom, you have that beautiful and classic design. If you work in design, you know what you're looking at. This is something that is world-renowned. It's a Spanish inspiration in the Alhambra design. One thing I really love about these, though, and let me see if I can take one off and show you a little better. And it wasn't something I noticed the first couple times I looked at them, but it's something that I did notice the more and more I was getting into just staring at them. And by the way, as we're moving into that, these do come, like every piece of Kabana, they have very, very well-made earring backs. So any of their earrings that are set in gold, like you'll see here, the backs are actually very solid, also 14 karat. But what they do is they actually let the earring back come all the way up and rest against your ear. They're kind of universal. So even if your ears have a little tear in them or anything, they're going to rest and snug up comfortably so that they look good. But what I was talking about with this shape, and I would almost call it a dimple. It's just amazing, though, the way that they took the attention into this. And I'm going to try and see if I can get it close enough for you to be able to see. But the pillow effect, we talk about that pillow effect. You hear me say it over and over. That is clearly visible when we look at the piece from its side profile. And let's see, switch it around here. I have a tool for this. We have a beautiful swatch. So there we go, much better. So you see the pillow effect, that's where you see that it raises up above the gold channel. See, the gold channel is it's halfway. Half of this piece is actually coming over the top, extruding through the top. That is something you only get when you use solid pieces. But if you notice, I'm gonna get real close, just trying to make sure I can see it too. At each point where the shape comes in, is coming in, the stone itself also has a little bit of an indent. It flows perfectly seamlessly with the shape in terms of not only actually fitting in the channel, but also three-dimensionally. It's a little bit hard for you to see there, but just imagine. You can see the slight change in color because of the change in depth. But look at the color of the Mother of Pearl. That pink is beautiful. It has, it's pink. It is pink, but you also see other colors. You see those blues, you see the purples. It kind of almost adapts to whatever you're wearing or whatever you put it on. But that deep richness to it, and the sheen you only get from having that perfect polish I absolutely love these earrings. Now I'm going to put this back on so I can show you the both two again together and give you a little bit of a measurement so you get an idea of the size. But these are set same as we said before, 14 karat rose gold, solid as can be. And the way that they have that dangle, that dance, that's where they get that giggle factor from. But you're looking at just about almost 2 inches from top to bottom. And just something that really will stand out. And of course, well, that worked out. I didn't mean to flip it over, but flipped one over for you. Perfect. You can see, as with every piece of Kabana, even though to me there hanging in your ear, completely solid all the way through. Now, when it comes to pricing on these, as you can imagine, these are a very substantial set of earrings. And the pricing on these that they came is fantastic. These are normally $2,115 is the everyday retail price, and really a fair price for earrings of this size. Now, this is the only pair that we know we have, and today it is 50% off, which brings that final price down to $1,058. $1,058 for these amazing and big earrings. And you get that beautiful Alhambra style. I mean, this is what everybody wants right now. This is a red carpet look. It's sassy, it's fresh. They look fantastic, and they're gonna wear even better. Beautiful pieces. Beautiful pair of earrings. Next up, we're gonna go back to one that I teased before, and I know a lot of people are very, very anxious to find out what we're gonna be able to do on, and that is that beautiful heart that we showed you right up at the top. Now, this is the one that is pink mother of pearl. It's got black mother of pearl in it, and it even has that beautiful purple from the spiny oyster. This one is, again, chain is not included, and this has a 0.5 points of diamonds right in the center. Okay? And it's, you know, I've always been a sucker for the hearts and all the different ones that Stavros does and all the different designs. This one, no exception. I mean, it's just so different with all those colors in it. Which, by the way, this is a perfect opportunity because Valentine's Day is sneaking up. It's less than a month away. This is a great opportunity to get ahead of the game. And it's one of our retired pieces, which means it's going to be 50% off again. Now, this one here is, and that's great. Retail price on this one, Kabana price on this piece, all day long, $2,995, $29.95. And this is a substantial heart. I mean, that's a good price. This is a good size piece. This one it's big. It's almost 1.5 inches from top to bottom. And you've got the diamonds all across the bail there. $2,995 Kabana price on this one. Today, because it is being retired, because it has earned that wonderful title, it is going to be $14.98. $14.98 for this size Kabana heart. I mean, this one alone, in terms of that size, is a killer deal at that price. $14.98 for that heart. So for those of you that are shopping for chains or need a chain, we do have something to offer. This chain that you see on your screen right now is going to be $348. But the catcher is this is actually the one thing. These chains are the one thing that is not manufactured by Kabana. Now, I'll tell you where they come from, though. I can't. JP, can we? Okay, we can't say exactly where they come from, or who else uses these exact same chains. I can't tell you the name of the store, but you know, let's call it the little blue box store that everybody likes to have breakfast at. Use the exact same chains. Same chains. $348, you can get the chain. So that being said, if you do need chains, we do have 2 sizes available. Both 18 inches, a little bit difference in weight. And we do have them in white, yellow, or rose gold. And they're either, now you do have to call in for these. They're not going to be listed on the site. This is the one thing's not listed on the site today, so you have to call in for these. There's 2 different ones. One is $348, the other's $248. For a 14 karat gold chain of any caliber is a great deal. For one of this caliber, this is the same chain used by that place we all like to have a breakfast at. You never see it for that price. Guarantee you right now. No question about it. So just remember those options are there for the chains. But for those, you do have to call in. 1-844-LV2-SHOP. Yeah, cannot go wrong with that. All right, so next up, we're gonna see, let's see. So we finished, and yeah, just a reminder, this incredible pendant, $14.98. And if you want a chain to go with it, we just covered the options for you. But this is it really is different. And you won't have a chance to shop for this one again. As far as we know, this is the only one we have, and it is being retired. I think the purple spiny oyster there is the perfect mix to just kind of change up the colors there. And this one is retired, and once they're gone, they will not be brought back. So if something to, and you know what, the gold channel in the center and the way it spans out, it's almost fiery the way it does it. It's like it's jumping out towards the edges of the piece. And this will be the last chance for most of us. Well, really, it'll be the last chance to shop for that piece. Let's see. So that is the heart. Moving on to our next pink mother of pearl piece, and this one is, I love the style of this too. It's just a very different design again. Hold this one up here so you can see. So this one has got that full diamond bezel. If you're looking more for the diamond in your style and that's what you like, this is the one. So you've got the beautiful, beautiful pendant here. And the shape is just so unusual. And as you can imagine, cutting that kind of shape out of a pink mother of pearl stone to inlay it perfectly is a difficult thing to do. So when you see pearls that have a pink tint to them, that's what mother of pearl is. That means that those pearls only had that pink tint because their mother had that pink tint. And that's what they have to go and look for, and that's what they have to find. There's not a capability to change it. I mean, the maker comes from the mom. This is maker. It's just such a deep color. It all comes from the mother where that pearl is formed, and then they're able to take it and make it into something so incredible. And you see those colors again, the way that the light just, it's almost like it brings it in and then shoots it back out at you. The sheen and the shimmer in each one of these is fantastic. Now the diamonds on this one are a big accent to it. Now, just to give you an idea, let's go through the specifics on this piece. This is another of the Alhambra collection. This is with the mother of pearl and 29 points of diamonds in total. 29 points of diamonds in total. That is including, we've got the bail and a full halo of diamonds. Now again, you know, most of you already know this, but when it comes to any diamonds in a Kabana piece, it is not ever going to be a little chip or shard or something. These are all full, brilliant cut diamonds. Every single one, all the way, every time. It's just another one of those little fun facts that you can know when you're looking at any piece of Kabana. You know what you're getting. It's going to be solidly made through and through. Any diamonds there will always be fully cut. Now I do want to show you, like I was saying, made through and through, solidly through. I'm going to flip this one over here so I can show you on the back too. Completely Completely solid. And remember, sadly, unfortunately, in some ways, once the style is gone, we won't be bringing it back. So this will be another piece that, you know, unless somebody happens to have one sitting in a store somewhere that we don't know about, which is always possible, but as far as we know, this will be this is the last piece that we have. Now, this is a perfect example again. I mean, all of these really, but when it comes to an incredible price point or value, this piece, Kabana price, with all those diamonds. This is a lot of diamonds. That's a lot of work just into cutting those stones, let alone setting them and everything else. 30 points is a lot of diamonds for an accent here. Yes, Bonnie, this is set in rose gold. 30 points, a lot of diamonds. Kabana price on this one, regular retail price. 14, no, not 14, $29.35. The price we're going to bring it down to, 50% off, as we're doing with the retired pieces today, is $14.68. Which, for a pendant like this, and this is a good size pendant, you know, just think about all the different things that go into it, adding up the fact of the size, the weight of the gold. And there's again just a that is rose gold, in case my camera gives you a little difference in color. You know what's probably even better? Well, let's get you the size first. So you're looking at little over an inch in total from top to bottom on that piece. Beautiful diamonds there. Yep. So real quick, here, maybe this will do better for you in the color. Let's put on pink and see how it shows up. The color swatches are new to me, so I'm figuring out the color swatch situation, but I know they definitely make it a lot easier to get a better focus on many of these things. There you go. Look at that color. The whole thing looks fantastic. And that's a really versatile pendant. You could wear it every day. You could get really formal with that amount of diamonds. You could match it up with something else. You could put it together along with the ring here. Lots and lots of options. The color matches perfectly. It's immaculate on that. Now I do want to, the ring, just a reminder on that. I still can't believe this one. With all that work set in gold, all crafted like this, and it is a reminder, size 8, $635. $635. Still available, but there is only one. So, perfect. And again, match up with that one. And this one, just a reminder on this piece, only one as well. $14.68. $14.68 for this Alhambra pendant, the diamond bail and the diamond halo. I have some more earrings. Yes, I do. And they're perfect for that same line. Now these could easily round out the set or match up with that necklace. We've got some beautiful Alhambra earrings. And these are set in rose gold as well. You can see the color a little bit better showing on this stand. But they match perfectly to the last two pieces I showed you. They're really pretty. I love the shape and the design. It's something just different. I think it's growing on me. I wasn't too familiar with it, even though I know, if anybody who works in design or is familiar with design knows this is like a really famous and monumental, really, style of design. But to me, it was new, and I think it's fantastic. I really love it. And the earrings, as I showed you on the last ones, it's every time it's going to be made with comfort backs. It's going to be made with solid backs, so they look good in your ears. Not just the design, but how they actually rest, how they sit in your ears, because of the way that these posts are done. But in addition to that, you've got incredible craftsmanship all the way through and through. Even on the back. One thing that stood out to me, though, as I put this back on here, these earrings, they have an extraordinary luster. This is the pair you're getting. It's not like you're going to get these and get something that doesn't shine quite so much. And I don't have a single studio light in my living room right now. This is just under the natural, normal living room light I have right now. Look how much, it's almost like they changed. There's so much depth there. You're seeing blues, there's a little bit of purple, there's obviously pink, but there's just such a depth to it. And it all falls back to the fact that it's an organic gemstone. As with, everything that we work with here at Kabana. But I think these are absolutely beautiful. Let's talk price on these ones. Oh. Well, congratulations, by the way, to whoever is the proud new owner of that heart pendant. Someone just picked that up on the website, so you can proudly know you got the last one, and we appreciate you. And you are going to absolutely enjoy it. You're going to love that piece so much. You're going to wear it. I'll show you one more time so you know what you're getting. But you're going to love this, whether you're wearing it to a formal dinner or you're wearing it while you're watching the game with friends at the house. Whatever you're doing, you're going to absolutely love it. Congratulations again. There are many ladies that are super jealous right now. My producer JP is super jealous right now, but I can't beat it. Sorry, before we get lost, getting back to the price on these earrings here. So these earrings, also part of our retired collection. These are $16.10 normal everyday Kabana price. These earrings are 50% off. These earrings are only $805. $805 for these earrings is a steal. Really, the 50% off. Okay, I'm gonna give you the size two ways. I don't know if this, we're gonna go with the ruler first because, I know this works. And I feel like my producer is just so jealous. She's telling me I should hold these by my ears, but we'll do it and see if it works. See if it does any good for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, these are not small earrings. These are big earrings. And even by my ears, you can see them shimmering there. And these are, again, the ones you're getting, the only pair. $805 for these pink mother of pearl 14 karat gold earrings. It's a steal. It's another, every one of these so far. These are gorgeous. Love them. Absolutely. Again, available on the website. LoveToShopLive.com or 844-LV2 shop. For those are the Alhambra collection earrings. All right, so next up, let's see what we have. Our next one. Oh, I love this one. This one's I love it. I love it. This is a perfect Valentine's kind of gift. Or, really any occasion gift, but Valentine's would work wonderfully. This is a pink mother of pearl heart ring that has an amazing, just lovely little diamond accenting right at the top of it. Let's start this way. It really is like a little crown at the top of the heart. I love it. So here we are. I love this ring. It's just perfect. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's a good size. And then that little diamond there, it's just a perfect little accent to just give it a little bit of something. It's a classic. It's an instant classic. Now, this one is a size 7. But you could wear it wherever it fits. I'm telling you, some of these ones at the prices they're at, wear it wherever it fits. Find a finger to put it on because it's a killer value. And this is a diamond piece of Kabana. You're looking at, like every other piece, you're looking at one of the finest pieces of inlay from the best company in the world when it comes to producing incredible world-class inlay luxury jewelry. And you've even got that little diamond at the top. Again, making it even better is the fact that it's made in the USA. Flawless luster. The diamond just perfectly sized to be that little crown there at the top of the heart. If you need a gift for Valentine's Day, if you want a gift for yourself, for anybody for Valentine's Day, this would be a great option. And just look at shimmers, it shines. We have one. This is the only one. This one right here, remember, we only have one. And it's a size 7. So this ring right here, it's regular Kabana price. Regular retail price on this one is already good at less than $1,000. Regular retail price on this one, $890. I'll tell you right now, if I was cruising in the Caribbean and they had this ring at $890 available in stores, it would not last long. Now, this show, because it's a clearance piece and it's being retired. Reminder, only one available. This ring today, size 7, $445. $445, less than $500 for a solid 14 karat gold piece of Kabana jewelry with the pink mother of pearl and with the diamond right there at the top. It's incredible. That's really incredible. I mean, it's hard to find a plain gold band for $400. I mean, this is extraordinary. And, you know, it's from the finest quality inlay company in the world, which means not only does it look great and not only is it well made, it means it's also going to be comfortable when you wear it all the time. No matter what finger it fits on, whichever one's a size 7, it's going to be comfortable. You wear it all the time. And it's going to rest nice and flat on your finger too, even though it looks, or even though it has that little crown at the top of the heart, it's still going to rest perfectly flat there. Just look at the way it goes. Look at the way it rests. So comfortable. And just a reminder, I know I keep mentioning, you know, Valentine's Day and gifts and stuff, but nobody has to buy you this ring. If this ring is speaking to you, it can be to me, from me, love me, take care of yourself, go for it. Remember, there is only one. There is only one, and I know somebody deserves it. And again, the price today. The price for you today, $445. I think you deserve it. Unreal. Another really beautiful piece. All right. So, moving into our next little segment here, we're going to be talking about another gemstone. We're going to shift our gears over, and we're going to be talking about the spiny oyster. This is another one of the favorites that everyone's been asking about. Now, before we dive into these, because I do have some really, really, really nice pieces I'm going to show you. Remember, these are retired styles. So these spiny oyster pieces we're about to go through again are also retired, which means they're also basically on clearance. It means we're saying goodbye to them. They're not going to be around anymore. So if anyone just joined us, these are all pieces that are, for one reason or another, are not going to be manufactured anymore. Because Kabana is still a family-owned company. They have thousands and thousands of different designs, and then they make some designs in multiple different gemstones, and they just every so often have to change it up, and they have to focus on different things. So these pieces here are still incredibly, incredibly popular, but they are being retired. So these are the last ones we have. So let's start with, I love this ring. I love the colors. You know, the Riviera collection or the Spiny Oyster collection you're going to see, as we show you now, it's about those colors. I mean, those colors just look at the sheen in it, but then look at the same time all the diamonds that you have going around. But then those colors, the depth of them. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Spiny Oyster, when it comes to a Spiny Oyster, the shell that it comes from, it's actually, the color is only on the very tiny, tiny edge or the lip out of that, you know, organic shell. We're talking about like the last 1/4 inch is what they have to work with. So there is no room for mistakes or for error or extra space. To get this part and the deep, deep, rich, dark color that we're getting in each of these stones, or in every one of these stones, with no flaws in it, they really do have to be unbelievably precise, because there is only that color on that edge, that last 1/4 inch or so of the shell. So they're very, very particular about which parts they're taking, what shape it's going to be into. I mean, there's a lot of forethought and a lot of planning that has to go into something that is as coordinated as a multicolored, multi-stone ring like this. And these inlay artists, you know, we talked about it earlier, but they have to work years and years to get up to the level where they're able to do this kind of work. Because it's that thin little lip that has the color on Spiny Oyster, and that's all they get to work with on each one. And remember, if you're not aware, when it comes to spiny oysters, all these different colors you see the red, you see the purple, you see almost orange, you see almost the white, or yeah, the white in there. I mean, the dark color here. Actually, that's a little different there. Now, this all comes from the same species, except, you know, every spiny oyster is different and they have a different taste. And actually, depending on what they eat, determines what color is going to form on that shell. And it's only on that last 1/4 inch lip of the shell as it's going around. It's that last little bit where the color shows up, but the diet of that oyster, or spiny oyster, determines the actual color of the shell. Just a little interesting fact to add in there. This ring is, I love the color of it, and I just wanted to make sure, I was checking there is a spiny oyster all across the top. And then there is actually, that is mixed here. We have black mother of pearl right there on the edge, on the side, just that one little spot here. And we have that beautiful halo of diamonds going all, I'll show you closely here. So the halo actually goes all the way from edge to edge around those pieces. Now, this one is a 7.5. 7.5 is the size of this ring. But it's a substantial ring in terms of actual size. And I'll put a ruler up here so you can see. I know it can be a little misleading on my finger, but this is a really beautiful and substantial ring. But the colors make it just jump out at you. The whole collection does, but you know, this one's a perfect example. It's usually like yesterday when I did the little teaser video and I grab something to show. It's usually just the ones that jump out at me the most, and this was one of them. Now, this ring, and remember, it's, you know, I know, I've said it, I'll show you again though, you know what you're getting when it comes to Kabana. There is no cutting corners, there's no skimping, there is no saving on gold. This is a full, solid piece. I should probably wipe it off with a cloth a little bit, but it's completely solid. And this is the one we have. It is a 7.5. And we're looking at a total of 31 points of diamonds. I just wanted to check how much it was. Obviously, it was a lot because you got that full size there. This is the one we have, and this is the size we have. It is a 7.5. But love everything about this, and just that it's almost like a kind of tiara-esque. It's almost like it just looks kind of royal. So as far as where spiny oysters come from, there's quite a few places they can be from. When it comes to Kabana, they come from the Baja coast. And that's where most of them, JP, do you remember where the other locations were that they find some of their spiny oysters? Most everything's from the Baja coast. It's basically Southern California and some in Mexico. That kind of region, their territory spans borders a little bit. Beautiful piece. And the price on this one. The price on this one is $51.20 retail price. It's the everyday price for something like this beautiful signature piece. Today's price on this one, $25.60. $25.60. And that's with the beautiful spiny oysters and the black mother of pearl mixed in there. So today's price, $25.60. Remember, it's a 7.5, size 7.5. Beautiful. kind of reminds you of almost like Wonder Woman's crown kind of thing. It does almost look like a tiara. Love this one. All right, let's move on to a pendant from this collection. Now, this is from the Spiny Oyster collection, or this is the Riviera collection, but it's the Spiny Oysters, and it's also mixed. So it does have one little spot of the black mother of pearl to go perfectly with something like that ring, but a different style, different design. So this one here, and actually, let me get a swatch so you can see it better. Let's see how it shows up on the pink. There we go. So here you've got another really unusual shape, but it's stunning. And it's this almost just beautiful elongated pendant, but it gives so much length to it. It's like a modern Art Deco, Art Noir, something, it's beautiful. Now this is a substantial pendant in terms of size. So I want to give you a measurement here right off the top, just so we make sure we have it for you. You are looking at just it's a little over 2 inches. Call it, oh, not a little over, it's way over 2 inches. We're looking about 2.5. About 2.5 inches from top to bottom, close to it. And beautiful diamonds accenting on the top. You've got, let's see what our weight is. We're looking at a total weight of 6 points of diamonds. And as you can see, this one is no chain included. 0.06, yeah, 0.06 points of diamonds. And we're looking at, this one's now remember the size. Just keep in mind, I want you to just think about the size of this. I'll show you again as I'm about to tell you the price. So, solid 14 karat gold piece. You've got beautiful movement. You've got the spiny oyster all the way up. The bail even has its own inlay. Then you've got all the spiny oysters and the black mother of pearl. I mean, that's incredible. And the size. Remember the size. I want you to think about the size right now. On this piece, the regular Kabana retail price, $3,315. 3315. This piece, this size, for a pendant that's over 2 inches, solid gold, and the 6 points of diamonds on it, today, because it's being retired, this will be gone today, but somebody's going to get it for $16.58. $16.58 for a solid gold pendant of this size. I don't think there's a way to go wrong with that. I mean, that is an immaculate statement piece. This is something. I'll tell you what's really crazy to me about this collection, and it took a couple years of working with Kabana before I realized it. This piece here, even with the diamonds and the size of it, and the fact it's in 14 karat yellow gold, this statement piece here is perfect for an elegant night out and you're wearing a little black dress. But it's also going to look fantastic with jeans and a t-shirt. Like it's really functional. And that has to do, I think, largely with the fact of the multiple different colors coming into it. So not only can you can wear it, I mean, look, it looks great on pink. Let's put it on to a blue. Let's see how it looks. It's going to look fantastic again, I'm sure. Still looks great. We can put it, I mean, that is a lot of pendant for, what was the price? $16.58. I mean, that's what getting retired clearance prices is all about. You know, you're looking at a massive pendant for that price. Now, this is the pendant only. This one does not come with a chain, but I'm sure you probably didn't expect it to with that kind of price. But the chains are available, like we said. We can upgrade with the chain if you'd like. Always an option. Now, remember, we do have chains available. You can get, even if you just need a chain, you can buy a chain. They are available at a great price today, and they're in white, rose, or yellow gold. But you do have to call in for those ones. And there are two different sizes in terms of weight. One of them comes out to $248. The other one is $348, just depending on the weight or the size that you want. And again, that's in any color, rose, yellow, or white gold. So if you want to add it on to this pendant here, or if you want to just get the chain, that's also an option. And that's the phone number to call in for those, or for anything, for this pendant here, if you'd like, is 1-844-LV2, number 2, shop, LV2 shop. Everything else you can find on our Love to Shop Live website, lovetoshoplive.com. But those chains, like I said, the chains are not listed on there because those are kind of a special deal that we've worked out. And remember, those chains are really good quality. They come from, and they are made by the same production, everything, as the chains that you'd find on most of the pieces at that store with the little blue, where everything comes in a little blue box, you know. Can't say the name, but you know what we're saying. All right, now I'm going to show you this ring. And this is kind of getting into that same kind of regal kind of feeling, like that the ring said almost like a tiara. This is a little bit more of a different look, but also kind of looks like a crown. But just look at the colors. The colors are fantastic, as always. Think about how unusual those shapes are. Imagine trying to cut them each to fit perfectly at that shape. Then side by side, you've got to make sure that they all fit, along with the right colors and coordination, and then making sure that everything's polished perfectly and seamless. But on top of that, that perfect pillow matching each side. That pillow effect is super difficult to do in a square. I tried to do it. I got the square done. I didn't get a pillow on the piece I made. But now look at this. Those really odd shapes, or unusual shapes. I don't want to say odd. It almost sounds bad. You could tell that they're not bad. But those unusual shapes, and then cut them each perfectly to fit, and then make sure that the pillow height, the height of those pillows is perfect too. I mean, this is the kind of consistency and craftsmanship you get from years and years of working on your craft. And then you've got those diamonds right here dripping down the shoulders. I mean, just the right size that it brings so much to it, but doesn't take anything away. And then you've got the little diamonds right there in the center too. Another beautiful piece, and it's just something really different. Even if you have the Riviera collection, it's different. It's the shape, the style is a little bit different. And when you have it on, really comfortable. It hugs the finger when you put it on. And then still has a really, really manageable profile, so that you can wear it all the time. That is not going to snag on things, even though it's got diamond accents, even though it's got diamonds in it. It's not going to snag. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to make sense. Now this ring here, 14 karat yellow gold, just a reminder, total of 0.24, 24 points of diamonds. There is a little bit of mother pearl and spiny oysters. It does have a mix. And it is a size 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. This ring, regular price, Kabana price, retail price on this is $38.25, which today makes it 50% off again. I mean, 50% off. You can't go wrong on these. 50% off on this one, meaning you get this piece with all the diamonds and all the work and love that goes into it for a total of $1,912. For something with that size, weight of diamonds, that amount of time and craftsmanship put into it. Really, if you like different, if different is kind of your thing and you like unusual, you like things people don't have, within the Riviera collection, I think this is a great one. This is something different, but really still beautiful and elegant. So that is, again, size 7.5, and this is the last one we have. All right, so we've only got a few pieces left. Yeah, that's actually, I've got 3 more pieces from this collection that are being retired from the Riviera collection. And then I've got a few pieces of the turquoise that we'll show you too if we have time. And remember, these are not being retired because they're not popular or people don't love them. It's just because they have thousands of different designs that they make, and they have to, change things up and move on to different ones. So some pieces get retired. So not only do you get amazing pieces, but this is the best price ever. When you find something that's being retired or clearanced directly from Kabana, and it's something you like or something that works for you, you can't go wrong. You'll never find something similar at a better price. So a couple more pieces that are being retired that we're going to show you. And I just realized I skipped over a ring. I almost missed that one. And I love it. It's different. And I was actually, I guess I can tell that story. It doesn't matter. I was at a conference on a cruise ship a long time ago when and my JP was there too. She just remembered when this collection was named. It was a competition actually amongst all the shopping guides. No, I was not the winner. but a friend of mine was. There was a gentleman named Ross was in the team. It was like they took all of a shop, basically, imagine all the people that do what we do on cruise ships, and we were all in a conference, so we do trainings and we do, they showcase new designs, new concepts, new products. Stavros came and spoke to us and made us all laugh and laugh and laugh. But one of their activities they did, it was really fun, as interactive, is we split up into groups of, I think, 3 or 4 people. And they showed us this new collection, and we all got to try to come up with the name. And then whoever's name they liked the best was the one they went with. And it was not my team that came up with this name, but I think it was Ross and Don and a couple other people were on the one, and they came up with the name of Elements for this collection. So this is still the Riviera line, and it's got the mixed mother of pearl with those beautiful spiny oysters. But this whole line, it's got these beautiful, the shapes to it are also just different, right? And they actually came up with the name Elements because it was all about, the elements of the earth. And Kabana's collection was perfect for that because everything's organic. These things, they used to move. There's movement to it. There's, movement to the shape when you look at it, and it flows. And here you've got that beautiful little almost island of diamonds right there in the center, following along with those same shapes. And this one is size, let me make sure I get the size for you right. This one was a size 7. So size 7 here. Now this is the Elements ring. Retail price on this one is $3,990. And just so you know, it is a total of 14 points of diamonds, 14 karat yellow gold. Retail price $3,990. And keep in mind, actually, this is a great point, or a great example. So remember we were saying on the spiny oysters that there's only like the lip, the outer edge, like a 1/4 inch of the actual shell. The whole shell is usually white. Then there's that outer lip, the edge, about a 1/4 inch, not even the width of like my pinky, that actually has the color that we're looking for here. So to be able to find that in something as unusual and long as a shape like that purple one down here at the bottom, and then not only that, but make sure you're getting good colors out of it, and you see the sheen, you see the shine, you see that depth of each one of these, and that red one up there. I mean, it takes a lot of work to find the right stones to create this kind of art. And on top of, and the color consistency, again, with Kabana, you know what you're getting every time. And this is the actual ring that somebody's getting if you order it today, because it's the last one we know of. I got lost for a second. Today's price on this piece, because it is being retired as well, 50% off. This one comes out to a final price today of $19.95. Under $2,000 for that size. And this one's another one that's very, very flattering on the hand. It's a very slimming kind of shape, as you can see. And I was, my producer JP said, tell them to trust me. I know this for a fact. This is a slimming look because it's the kind of ring I look for. Super slimming on the finger. And I don't even know, I don't think there's no right way or wrong way, whether you wear it this direction or if you want to turn things around, angled in a little bit, you just wear it the other way. It's totally up to however you feel about it. Now, reminder, this is a size 7. And final price on this one, the Elements ring, is $19.95. $19.95. Beautiful. Let's look at the one I was really excited about because I just learned something about this one today. We're going to go on to the corn inlay pendant. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm not sure. It's not the actual name of the collection, but it's just so cool the way it's done. So this is very unusual, and this is probably why I didn't even know what this was until I learned about it today. Because most inlay artists are not even going to attempt to do something like this. This just isn't in the normal wheelhouse for traditional inlay work. Do you see how those gems, they hug each other? It's seamless. They're right there, and there's no gold in between or no separation. There's no gold channel for one piece. I mean, it takes a really skilled person to make any shape into a gold channel. But then when you have nothing but one large channel and you're putting 4 different stones seamlessly together to make it work, kissing each other, hugging each other, however you want to put it, it's something special in terms of just quality, the craftsmanship. I mean, I can tell you right now, anybody, exactly, there's no gold in between. That's the crazy thing about this, you know, not to disparage or look at anything else, just to show you the difference in what I mean, just to highlight it for you. Let's see, let's go back to this ring. It's this ring that I love, absolutely amazing, but you see there's the gold channels, right? Which looks great. It's quality gold. It looks fantastic. And that, but that gives them, you know, they make the casting and they have the gold channels. Then they have to cut it perfectly. And again, I am not in any way trying to take away from any of that, because I asked for help and it took a whole day to make a square once. But they have a gold channel. They have a place to put the stone. Okay, it was maybe an elongated ring. Well, yeah, it was supposed to be a square. It wasn't a square, but it was done. But this is you know, exquisite work, but they have a gold channel. They have a space. They have a spot to be putting that stone. Well, when you have something like this, you don't have a spot to fit your piece. You have to actually create each one to perfectly match each other. I mean, it really is a big difference in terms of the skill ceiling that it takes to get here. And look, you know, you're getting less gold, more stone. And not less gold, but you're getting, I mean, there's no channels, but you're getting all stone. You're looking at just an abundance of gem right there in the center. This is the only corn inlay that we have in the show. It's the only corn inlay that's being retired. So this is the chance if you're looking for something so just unusual, even in the way that it's made. And I want to give you a couple things to think about with this one too. I'm going to give you the size just so we're all able to make sure. And by the way, there are a total of 16 points of diamonds here. You do have one right there at the top, one down at the bottom, and then you have more on the bail. As you can see, actually, I want to get you close on the bail there. All the way across the top of the bail. And this is the one you're getting, by the way, because it is the retired last one. But this one is a regular retail price. Now, keep in mind, you know, you traditionally think if it takes more work, should it cost more? Yes, I think it should, but for some reason, this one doesn't. All the colors, red, orange, purple, spiny oyster. This has a regular price. And that's actually a golden mother of pearl in there too. Which actually, if you've ever seen golden South Sea pearls, that's where they come from. They come from the shells where you find the golden mother of pearl. That's literally the spot. That's where they're made, from their mother. Retail price on this one, the corn inlay, $31.80. Today's special on this, 50% off, $15.90. $15.90 for something like this. Something that takes that much work to make and that size and all those diamonds that go with it. I mean, that's fantastic. It's amazing. All right. So, and if you get, remember, solid all the way through, as always. And then the reason why you'll see it on this card right here is because it is a retired piece, meaning it does not come on a chain. But if you'd like a chain, we covered the options for you. But when you call in, you do have plenty of choices, whether you want the 2 different sizes, whatever color you want. Obviously, with this, you may want yellow, but those are all available. Corn inlay, again, final price on this one came out to $15.90. $15.90. All right, and I've only got two pieces left now, the final 2. Because I'd forgotten about that one, in these retired styles. And this one here, at first glance, I thought it was the signature pendant that I always thought of, and I loved, but it's actually a little bit different. So this is a spiny oyster piece, but this one here has an incredible bail and just a different look to it because it's got that, I guess you would call it a double bail, maybe. That's what it looks like to me. That's what I'll call it. But you have all those diamonds. And then you got that beautiful oval with all the colors. So this is like an all-time favorite, which is why I was so confused why it was being retired. It seems kind of silly because it's been like one of the all-time favorites forever. But hey, sometimes things happen. This is a definite opportunity on this one. Now, this piece here is also got 18 points of diamonds. This one does come on a chain, but it's such an incredible classic. Sorry, I take that back. I just wanted to verify it does not have a chain, just like it's being retired. So there is no chain. I said that several times. So I just wanted to make sure we get it right. Chain is not included, but are available. But this piece, I mean, look at the style. Between the color and between those different bails, you got the bail the pendant actually sits on and the one that is going to be up on the chain, and you've got that hinged ring. I mean, what it really does, the benefit of doing that kind of style is the amount of movement that you can get, the amount of forward movement that you can get as you wear this. Now I want to show you so to give you an idea, I just want to give you the size first, but then I want you to notice something. And this is what's so really unusual about this piece in particular, is look at the size of those pieces of spiny oyster. You know, it's usually only that outer, like that 1/4 inch lip where you actually find the color. This piece here, you've got really substantial, like they're pushing the limits on how much color you can get or what size you can get of a solid, incredible color out of a stone. And then you've got that beautiful bronze mother of pearl also. This one has an everyday price. Let's see, this is an everyday price of $34.90. $34.90, and look at the size of it. It's big. Like, and it's solid. Like it's a heavy piece. You put that in your hand, you know it's there. It's substantial. It's got that weight to it, that Kabana feeling. That's a really, really great piece. And regular everyday price, $34.90. Today's special price on this one, $17.45. $17.45 for this piece. Really unheard of, especially for that size. I mean, really though, the size of those pieces of spiny oyster, the more I think about it, the more it blows my mind. Because those are really significant sized pieces for a single stone out of a single shell. And then you get the golden mother of pearl, the bronze mother of pearl. Like, those are some of the most sought after pearls in the world, and these are the mothers where they came from. This is it's a culmination of many, many really impressive feats. And for the price of $17.45, with all those diamonds too, that is that really is a clearance price. These all are, but that's just a great example of it. And that's another one, you know, it's got everything. It's got the diamonds, it's got the ring, it's got the colors. I mean, this has got everything that's hot right now that you could want. And just like I was saying with the other piece, even though it has such significant diamonds to it, it's still wearable. That is still going to look good with a white t-shirt and jeans on a weekend, or a beautiful, you know, little black dress. It's going to look good with everything. You really want to get fancy with that black dress, you put it onto an omega necklace, and it'll just give it a whole different appeal. Really, really is. Beautiful. And the last piece we have in this line is going to be this ring. This is the last of our retired styles for today. And this is the last one. This is what we get. And this is also a really different look. So this one here is a size 7, 14 karat, and a total weight of 17 points of diamonds. So it is beautiful spiny oysters going all the way along. So they get larger towards the middle. And there is the mother of pearl too. So you have the black mother of pearl here. The bronze mother of pearl. And then those diamonds are all individually hand set. Like this is another, testament to the kind of work that Kabana does. And they are, again, all fully faceted diamonds. And it's got that completely round, I mean, this is a seamless ring all the way through and through. You can't feel the seams of where the stones meet the gold. It's so smooth that you can wear it literally no matter what you're doing every day. You don't ever have to worry about it. I mean, this could be somebody's wedding. It could be anything. Any way, wherever it fits. That is the motto of the day. Wherever that ring fits, that's where you wear it. And this is a size 7. So whichever ring is size 7, it could be a thumb ring, pinky ring, wherever it's going to be. And 17 points of diamonds, remember again. And now this one is a regular retail price, Kabana price of $29.95. And it is a solid, substantial piece with all those diamonds and all that work. And the bronze mother of pearls right in there too. So comes out to, let's see, $29.95 regular price. Today, as it is being retired, we're looking at $14.98. $14.98. Remember, it's a size 7. There is only one. Just look at the, I mean, the polish in it is amazing, as it always is. And like, see if I can get a little closer for you. I want you to get a little bit closer look at, just look how unusual they had to shape those stones to fit in between those channels with the diamonds. Are they almost octagons? Like it's such an unusual, and then you see the little points that each one on the side, they have to basically get that tiny little point. I mean, the skilled hands it took to make this are something extraordinary. I mean, you can tell anybody who does something like this, everybody there at Stavros, they are the best inlay artists in the world. To come up and something with that unusual of a shape at different sizes and still make sure that each one, every single one, is perfectly seamless. And you still get that pillow effect. You're going to see, I'm going to give you a profile shot of this one. You still get that pillow effect. I mean, look how perfectly smooth those are polished all the way. It's something absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love this one. All right, so this one here, yes. It is. Did we do the price on this one? Yes. So this one was $14.98. I already got that one. $14.98, and that is the last piece from the Riviera collection here that we have on clearance. So I've just got an update. We're gonna change things a little bit from what we originally planned, just because I want to keep everything within time. We've already been going for a while. So if I could confirm with JP, we're going to move the turquoise to the next show, and we'll do a nice because a lot of people are asking about the pink mother of pearl. Is that what we're doing? Yes. Yes. All right. So I'm going to be going back through, because everybody does seem to be very excited about the retirement prices on these. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to go ahead, I'm going to run back through, for anyone that didn't get a last chance and look at all the pink mother of pearl pieces that we showed, because a lot of people were very interested in those. And then we have that amazing, beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise. We'll put that in our next show, but you can, if you are curious, if it is something you're looking for, I'll have it in my next show. But it's also listed if you want to see the styles. They are on the website right now because they were preloaded. So you can go ahead and check out the styles now. And if you do have questions about them or you want them, by all means, call. We don't want to, bump you off because that was the original plan. But a lot of people were really interested in the pink mother of pearl, and it is clearance pieces that are not available again. It's last call, so let's just go through and make sure we've shown those all to everybody. I want to make sure everyone has a chance at those pieces that are, you know, no longer available. The turquoise pieces I have are amazing, but they're not discontinued. They're not retired. So I want to make sure we get through all the stuff that once it's gone, it is gone, and you'll never have a chance to get it again. So let's start with, let's see, the heart necklace we had is unavailable. So let's start with the ring, and this is the one. It's the price is amazing. Well, both of the Pink Mother Pearl rings we have are amazing prices. Let me see this. Yeah, really. This is, it's kind of silly, the price of this thing. This is the 4 hearts. So this one is still available. This is a size 8. Almost like a clover. You got good luck in love there. A little clover of hearts. And this one's priced today came down to $635. $635 for that beautiful clover of hearts in Pink Mother of Pearl, set in 14 karat rose gold. $635. Absolutely love it. That one is, again, size 8, super low profile, super comfortable wear, and on top of that, last one available. Last one if you like that clover of hearts. We have the Alhambra earrings. So these are the ones that they're so fun. They just don't stop dancing. They're always looking out, always moving. So much shine and shimmer to it. I had to poke my fingers out there basically just to slow it down. The luster's amazing in these. You know, it is in all their pieces, but these ones in particular really kind of jump out at you in terms of the luster in that stone in each one. And these ones were a regular Kabana price of $2,115. Today, these big earrings, $1,058 for that size of an ear. I mean, that's unreal. Really, really beautiful price. Beautiful piece. They may be. They are gorgeous. Absolutely, Sammy. Next we have the pendant. This one was right here. So this one is that full halo of diamonds, the full diamonds on the bail there. We were looking at a total weight of 29 points of diamonds. Pink Mother of Pearl set into rose gold. The size worked up. I'm just going to show you real quick. It is a substantial size, but the diamonds work just perfectly for it. Here we are. And even the timing that goes into setting all this is great. And when you look at the size of that gem, it's perfectly balanced with those diamonds. It's a really strong presence of the diamonds, but not overpowering. Now this one is a reminder, regular price on this one, that's a whole lot of gold, is $2,935. Today's price, the retirement price, celebration price on this one is $1,468. $1,468 for that pendant. Like, this is a substantial size pendant. This is not anything small. And it's got that full halo of diamonds all the way around, and the bail. 14 karat gold. $1,468 on that one. And then we have the second pair of Alhambra earrings. And these ones, another unbelievable price. Silly. Yeah, silly's the word for this, for the price. I mean, these are, again, solid 14 karat gold. And regular price on these was $1,610. Today's price coming down to, and remember, there's only one pair. Price on these comes down to today $805. $805 for these really solid piece. Now, remember, this is the pair you get if you shop for these today. while they're available. Once they're gone, they're gone. It is one pair. This would be the pair that you get. And then not only is that it's not like we have one pair right now. These will be retired. They will not be manufacturing these again. So this will be a last chance to shop for these. And you would be getting this exact pair with all that sheen and luster, that incredible look. So these would be basically I'd have to ship these for you. I'd be shipping them directly to you because we're doing that with a few of them already, apparently. But that means they'll be coming to you quickly, and they will be the exact pair that you see on screen. And I mean, but that's kind of a nice thing, though, right? Knowing you're getting exactly what you're getting. You do with Kabana, you always know what you're getting. But as far as the exact stone, now you know. And then this one here this was the heart pendant, or sorry, heart ring. Heart ring with the diamond up there as a crown up there at the top. Another great gift to even just have as ready for a backup or anytime you need it, or for Valentine's or for yourself. And this one was again, price came out to being something silly for a 14 karat rose gold ring. That beautiful heart crafted by the best quality inlay jewelry or inlay company on the planet, and the diamond to accident. This is regular price $8.90 all day, every day, and a great price. Size 7. Today, with the clearance, this one is going to be $4.45. This one, Leslie, I'm not sure if this one can be sized down. We'll try and find out for you. But if you call in, they will be able to, because you're going to speak to someone from Kabana there. I didn't get a direct answer, but I got told if you call in, they're going to work something out for you. I think that's the best answer we can give. But size 7 is what it currently is. But call in, and they can go through the options for you. You know how they are at Kabana. They're always willing to do whatever they can to assist. And final price on this one, for this one ring left and available, was $4.45 on the beautiful heart ring there. So that is the last one that we have from the Pink Mother Pearl collection. But I do, before we wrap things up, I just want to make sure and say thank you to everybody. So happy you could all join us today. Always exciting. And I love to always make sure we get a chance to show you something new. Leslie, I just did get confirmed. If you would like this ring, give them a call, and they will get it sized smaller for you for free. That is, if they give you any question about that, just tell them JP said it's okay. Just blame JP. That's what we do. But just wanted to make sure, I do want to say, thank you everybody that joined us. We did have to change things around a little bit, but the turquoise pieces that we have are going to be in the next show that I'll be having. I don't have a date on that one yet, but we will keep you updated. The Sleeping Beauty Mine Turquoise is something really special, so I don't want to rush through it at the end because I tend to talk too much and just went a little over time. So I'll take full blame for that, but I want to be able to properly take the time to go through it because it is something different and it's something really unique. And this way I can add it along with some other pieces. I have some more pieces that they just told me that will get sent over so we can really just kind of cover a lot of it all at once. But if you haven't already, just a reminder, there are more shows coming up. And there's going to be another show. It's going to be coming up at 10 p.m. Eastern on Thursday with Sherry, who is amazing. Like, I learn stuff every time I watch her shows, so be sure to join her. It's going to be again 10 p.m. on Thursday. She's amazing. And she'll be doing all different stuff that you haven't seen here today. So we just want to make sure you do have a chance to check that out. And remember, just the easiest way to know, if you should have already followed Kabana's page by now. And if you haven't already, follow Love to Shop Live, because that is the easiest way to know you get updated. And you'll get the notifications with everything that you need as things are coming up and as things are happening, so you don't miss out. So I just want to say thank you to Leslie. Thank you, Bonnie, all of our regulars that we love to have here. And Tammy, of course, and everybody else. And Tammy and Georgine and Melanie. And Charwoon. We absolutely love it. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys had some fun, saw something new, learned something new today. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. All right? So everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.